fellow collectors? Welcome back to Brave Story Review. I'm your host, Brave, and I'm feeling a little under the weather, but we're going to muscle through it. Today we're taking a look at Kanan Jarrus and Ahsoka Tanu. So, real quick, found that guy at a Target. Yeah, got lucky. And this chick right here, shout out to Chris Pickerton of the Mighty ROC, Into the Realm. He hooked me up with an Ahsoka and as well as some other stuff too, but mainly right now Ahsoka's the attention. So yeah, big ups to Chris for coming through like that, because she has been impossible to find. I don't know how many of you guys are actually looking for right now. I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, you're a Star Wars fan, at minimum a Star Wars black fan, and you're looking for this. So you're definitely looking for her, probably looking for her too, which means I got some shit that you ain't got. But anyways, so yeah, if you're inside the store, you look for the box 19 and box 20, and that'll set you straight, right? But I'm getting right to it. So let's deal with Ahsoka first, because that's what I've been looking for. I love her. So yeah, I was really okay. So I got caught up in the hype of looking for the figure because I couldn't find it, and you know how that goes with the hunt, right? But I will tell you this, fellow collectors, she stands up to the hype of the hunt. Like, I was worried that she wouldn't fit in, because I primarily do the SH Figure Arts Star Wars figures, and really only the Jedi and the Sith, right? But I was really concerned that she wasn't going to fit in, not just by size, but, just by overall appearance and look. But I've got to say that Ahsoka was done very well. Might be one of the best, I'm not just saying this because I got her, but she might be one of the best black figures done to date, because even Kanan looks really good too, but Ahsoka stands out like she stands out, right? Like, there's no imperfections. Take a look at it right quick. Take a look at that paint. Look at that face. Oh yeah, look at that face. Look at that blue. Just a little bit of paint mishaps here and there, but not very much at all. Not very much at all. No kind of flash, no crap like that. As far as articulation goes, you got the little universal hinge. You got a little universal joint here, which allows you to get the up and down motion as well as all the way around. You got an articulated point here, and then you have the wrist on a swivel as well as a hinge deal there. And the hands, something to point out, the hands are very soft. The plastic on the hands as well as his are very soft, as well as her lightsabers. They're really flexy, so you don't have to worry about anything snapping or anything like that, which I sometimes have to worry about. I like that chest detail there. A little bit of imperfection right there, but nothing so bad. Standing is a problem for these guys. Nothing so bad that she would be like, "Oh, put that back on the shelf." So this piece back here is not a is it a separate piece? It's a separate piece, but there's no articulation there. Like, this is how it was molded, most likely. Then it's put together well. The head is on a ball, but because of the female hair horn type deal here, you can't really get nothing out of it, and that's okay, because you come to accept that with female figures. What I would like to see is a female figure sculpt with hair that works, but doesn't stop. It doesn't restrict the movement of the head. Maybe mold the hair or head pieces for any of your 6-inch figures out of the same crap you're using to mold these little flexi bits. That will work. That will work. Take that into consideration, guys. This is on the top upper torso is on a which has to be that mushroom peg that allows it to move around, or a ball, probably a ball, right? And then you also get a swivel. Oh no, you don't. But because of the torso ball joint, you get a swivel up at the upper torso, right? Coming down into the Ahsoka Tano belt skirt thingamajiggy. Something that stands out to me that's really great is that this is actual cloth. I dig that. That's something that you also saw in their a number of the figures, but for me, the first one that I point out is their Darth Maul, which was a really good figure. You get double articulation in the knees, yeah, and then you get a swivel here. The swivel's kind of tight, so be careful. Work it loose the first time you mess around with it. And then you got the inner thigh both on ball joints, so that's pretty cool. And then here they seem to be taking the cue from SH Figure Arts and Figma style joints, because you damn sure got one in there. So it's on a hinge ball, really, and then there's a swivel there too, so that's pretty good. Overall, the detail is really nice. Look at that paint app. Oh, yeah, that's really nice. Dig that. Got the little yellow right there on the gauntlet, the forearm bit there with the silver. And yeah, man, let me tell you something. You get you some Ahsoka, you hold on to her. When you get you Ahsoka, hold on to her and never let go. Even the face sculpt is really good. And even the paint on the face sculpt is really, really good. Look at that. And she really stands with the SH figure arts. Of course, not as detailed as that. I mean, when you put that face sculpt with this face sculpt, it really is probably just a matter of paint separating the two, right? But still, figure arts obviously is goes above and beyond, right? But still, it's still a great figure. It's an excellent figure. Now, as far as these lightsabers go, they're both flexy. Look at that, flexy. They're flexy. And then you can pop off the saber part, the light part, or whatever the case is, and then you just have the saber hanging, and then the lightsaber hilt itself or handle itself is pretty well detailed. If I can get it to focus, maybe I can, maybe I can't. I don't know. I don't have the energy. I'm sick. But you got some browns on that silver. You got some black right there. It's really a small piece with some nice line work there, and then you got the little hook at the end, which allows you to put it on her belt like that. So that's pretty cool. So Ahsoka is definitely worth picking up. Let's take a look at old Kanan. So first things first, the whole holding the double hands on the lightsaber thing is not really working with him too well. You can manipulate it, but it's not really the best. Okay, so his lightsaber, just like Ahsoka's, you can pop the light from the saber or the saber from the light or whatever, but you also are able to take these two pieces apart, which is also pretty cool, and you apply it on his belt. Fairly well detailed lightsaber here. I mean, some really great detail. Again, not an SH Figure Arts level lightsaber, but yeah, it's really nice for Star Wars Black. This Black series continues to impress. Like, it's never going to be considered a letdown, right? So you can take these apart. You can take this and plug it into his back here like that, and then you can take this piece, and this is what I dig: weapon storage. Store them weapons, baby. Take this piece here. Am I putting it upside down? I am. It's a small little thing. Take that, plug that in there, and it's already got the cutouts and grooves for that upper piece of his lightsaber there. So that's really a good deal done by them for you, the buyer. But this shit comes off all the time, as well does the lightsaber piece in the back. All right, cool. He also comes with his Star Wars type laser blaster. Dig that. And I mean, it's got like a little bit of dry brush over it to give it a metal look, a grungy metal look, or whatever the case is. It's a fairly decent pistol, so that's cool. Oh gosh, and I'm not editing this, so you're gonna get it how you get it. So I hope you appreciate it. I'm too sick, guys, and I really want to get this out tomorrow because I have not really been in the game. So this is my first time putting his pistol in his hand. As you can see, it does flex. The hand does flex, so you can get it in there. So there you go. That's pretty cool. And what I really like is that they gave him a sidearm holder. I really like that he's got his little sidearm carrier right there, and this is a separate piece of molding right here, a soft rubber. However, this is affixed to the leg, so you can't take advantage very much of his swivel, which is very stiff anyways. I wouldn't want to chance it too much because it might pop off. I guess you could probably separate it from there if he was brave enough to do that and didn't mind basically destroying the figure. Not really destroying it, but damaging the figure. He again has his torso swivel, right, because on the ball, but not quite as flexible as Ahsoka, right? And then he's got that same hinge deal here, but because of the sculpt there, it only goes but so far, but you can get it all the way around. Same articulation there in the elbow. This hand here kind of irritates me because of the angle that it's at, which is done specifically for the lightsaber, so you have to kind of understand it. But it really irritates me because there's no hinge. Yeah, there's no hinge inside of that. It's just like pegged in, so that kind of sucks. But what are you gonna do? Yeah, this one is hinged. Let me see, why isn't this one hinged? Maybe mine's just fused. Let's see about that. Yeah, mine's is just kind of stiff. So actually, no, never mind. Irritation taken care of. Nice, canceled. Check this out. You got the swivel at the neck here because of a ball joint under the head, and then of course you have the neck. Actually, is the neck solid, or I think the neck is articulated as well. So if I'm wrong, hey, put it in the comments. And you got his little shoulder pad deal here, which is not removable. Has a little Ghost Squad logo thing or whatever the crap is on there. And this pleases me, yes. Again, you get swivel out of one leg. Nice texture here on the sweater, right? Nice texture. You can feel that sweater. I bet he's warm. Face sculpt is not bad at all. The only thing, again, that brings down some of the SH figure arts is how bland the face, the painting is on the face sculpt. But I mean, it's not terrible when compared to, like, say, a Marvel Legend or something like that. So these guys are really top for $20. These guys are really top shelf, right? Okay. You got the double articulation there at the knee, with a knee pad there. You look at that knee pad. And then you, of course, got the little boot design here, greens and browns. And you got a hinge and a swivel there, or a pivot if you want to call it that. So that's pretty cool. He's a pretty decent figure. And one of the best parts of the whole deal to me is that they actually scale pretty decently with the figure arts figures. I mean, the Black Series guys are still a little bit bigger, but not so much that you can't live with it, right? And Ahsoka being a female, you don't really mind her being just a little bit smaller, but because of those things on her head, those horn things, which kind of turn me on a little bit. She doesn't really seem extremely short or anything like that. So I've seen pics of Anakin, and I'm wondering, is that already been released? Is that coming? I'm sorry, my Black Series knowledge, while it might not be the worst, it's simply not the best. So, hey, you got any information on that Anakin, man? Hit me up in the comments, man. Come on, hit me up in the comments, man, and let me know, because I might want to get my hands on that, right? Hey, until next review, I am Brave. This is Brave Story Review. I'm sick and I'm struggling, but I'm trying to get you there. Look out for some Marvel Legends reviews coming up soon, as well as some Figma, and I have SH Figure Arts Samuel Jackson coming in. I can't call him Mace Windu. He's fucking Jedi Samuel Jackson. Till later. Outta here. Everybody just fell. Deuces.